thank you very much for joining Pinksale AMA.
Awesome. Thank you so much to Pinksale, to you, and we're so happy and to be launching Micropets on Ethereum at this time. Let me share my screen so we can go through Micropets too.
No worries, take your time.
Sure. All right. You see my screen right here. Okay, you see my screen, right?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Micropets. Micropets is a. Let me go through the foundation. For me, Micropets from the beginning, it was a software development company. We're now based in Florida, in USA. We're a corporation. I'm the new owner and CEO. I took the ownership back on August. It took me from August till October to do a migration on BNB chain for the new contract that was on BNB chain. Micropets was launched back in 2001. It hit 250 million market cap by then, and then of course bear market starts crashing old projects, etc., etc. And when you don't have sustainability in a project, of course, it's really hard to keep going, right? So last year I took the ownership of the project, as I said. We're a new team, we're a new foundation with really great values. For me, the transparency and trust is the main thing. That's the reason, because I show my face all the time. Since day one, I was working for Micropets as a marketing manager. So I'm an actor and producer. We put my name, Jesus Zambrano. I'm from Venezuela. I live in the United States. So you see my name everywhere. Wikipedia, it's like I have nothing to hide. So this is something I always mention, because Micropets, it have a face, right? So that's my face. Transparency and trust for me is the key. Community empowerment too. We all fight project to get together, and we fight previous team, and we got the project after project was canceled back in April last year. So from April to August, we fight with police, FBI, private investigators, etc., to get the project and to get LP, which was on the period of being scammed. But we finally talked the LP, and we talked the whole project. When it got Micropets, it was a skeleton, with the help of the team and support of the community. We just present, from the ashes like the phoenix. So basically, for me, that's really important. Micropets is my life, basically. So, and then the sustainability for me is so important, because in the beginning, when you offer something you don't have in the project, is predicted to crash and to fail. So for me, it's like I offer what I have. I offer what the project is making. I offer to the community sustainability to be long term in Micropets, and where they can see the value of the project, the real value. Innovation, we're attached also to Web2, to real businesses, where we're now also helping different projects to develop. Now we're working with another one, helping them in all sense, from the development, even on their launch and everything. So it's like now we're doing different partnerships for this. And finally, we have Petropolis Metaverse, which is the main thing for us, is this that we have here, is a metaverse where we can see the whole ecosystem of Micropets interacting and working together with the 2D NFTs that we have, the 3D NFTs. Also, we're launching another token, which is going to be Drop token. It's going to be the government token for Petropolis. The mother token is going to continue Pets tokens, and that's basically what we want. This is a long-term future. We have a term of 3 years to develop Petropolis. That's in my head. We're working on that at the moment to deliver Petropolis in the next 3 years. Well, we have a DAOs for the 2D assets and 3D. So if you're going to the website, you can see the whole information of Micropets. We have the 2D digital assets, where we have 10,000 NFTs. We're selling 4K around at the moment. So we're adding a membership in the DAO, a DAO for 150K, where the community can vote and they can decide where we're gonna add the money for these investments. We're adding money to Web2. So I think for me, Web2 is really important because real businesses are giving us the sustainability. And then this DAO is going to be locked for 3 years, probably 3 or 4. We haven't decided. So we're now finishing the launch here on Ethereum. I think we're going to work on this DAO. We already have 20K for this, and the rest of the money, the 130, is going to come from the minted directly. So basically, what we do is like the money we produce on Micropets is going back to the project. We don't have a salary, honestly, directly from day one. All has been from the beginning. It was paying from my own pocket because I got the ownership, I got everything, and then we start creating the sustainability and creating our own reserves for Micropets. So now we can say that we're stable, after we recovered the project completely. So we're gonna have the tiers for the Magic Chest, which is a lottery ticket, kind of like a lottery ticket on Micropulse Nexus, which is gonna be a platform we're gonna have, and this is gonna have the whole interaction of the two assets. It's gonna be your assets on the 2D is gonna be on Petropolis 2. We have bonuses for this. We have a private chat too. We have a zero buy opportunities for Pets tokens. And now we have this golden ticket where just if you buy the 22D NFTs, you're receiving one BNB back because you're investing 2.5 BNB. Price is 0.125 to mint one. But if you buy 20, you're receiving one back. There's just 2 spots available, and the rest for 10 and 5 minted. There is different offers. So if you're going to the main chat, you can see that you /well, and you can see the offer. And then we have the 3D digital assets. This for me was something very important because we were having so much supply, around 50,000 NFTs, which was so much inflation, different that the previous team, they were creating inflation all the time, which wasn't that worthy. Is no worthy for the investors. For me, it was really important because also their assets was 100. It was 11. It wasn't 720. So it was 1155 standard. So we work on the migration of these assets too. We burn supply. Literally, we start with a new project here. So now our total supply is 5,180 NFTs in total of the whole ecosystem from all collections. So we reduce the supply so much. And these assets are going to have a DAO too. We already have $20,000 here for this DAO. And the DAO is going to be 120K in total. So the rarer the NFT, the better is going to be the IPY for this. People can still trade in the assets. People now, after the migration we did, they can add their NFTs to MetaMask or any wallet, So, which for me was giving them the ownership. Before it wasn't like that. Before it was with the previous team, like, okay, let's mint or let's burn NFTs if you want from your wallet, because it was holding it just in the back end of the DApp. No, on your wallet directly. So we finished this process last week. So basically for me, it was like making the consolidation of Micropets in all sense of the ecosystem from different angles. So we can have a very established project, with the 2 assets, 2D NFT assets, 3D NFT assets. We're adding also the cross-chain here for the 3D NFTs. So we're going to be Ethereum. You can do cross-chain for Binance, Polygon, and Ethereum. And Avalanche is coming. We're launching also on Avalanche Pets tokens probably in September. So we're getting ready for that too. And our main goal now is looking for expansion, having right partnerships, and we have consolidation and a name that we're just working from there, right? So we have that branding, even that when we reach $250 million back in 2020, but we are a very, very solid team. That's my face, that's me. I'm showing my face later again. As I said, I'm an actor and producer. I'm very passionate, and every member that is here, Moses, our community manager, Elliot, Dave, RVP, Steven, every member of the team is very passionate about Micropets. We all shows our faith. We really love and respect Micropets, and especially Micropets community. That's why we're still on charge of Micropets and working, and literally I dropped my life, I dropped my career just to work on Micropets 24 hours nonstop. This guy works 24 hours too. He's in Ireland, Moses in California too. So it's like we know the North, and we know what we want for Micropets, always thinking on the community. When I fight for this project, I fight because the community. I didn't fight for my own personal investment, because I took for granted back then that I lost my investment as investor back in April last year. You know what I mean? So it's like that sentiment for the community and for the project, like how such a great project, it can be gone forever. So I said, we need to fight for this, and that's basically what we did, and we won. We won this war. It wasn't easy, but here we are, right? So this is Micropets. We are all dogs. I'm dogs completely. Team 2, as I said. We are KYC also with CyberScoop, and then our contract is outdated. I'm gonna show here. This is Micropets Corporation, right? So we are based in Florida. That's my name. I have nothing to hide. What I want is just give you the transparency, that you deserve for a project of this quality. Basically, this is the KYC certificate for the certificate with CyberScoop. That's on BNB. This is on Ethereum. So this is with Pinksale. So everything you want to find is here on the website, and you can see how solid it is. This is the contract for the Binance, the audit for the BNB chain, and then we have the contract for Ethereum with CyberScoop too. So you can see all there. And then we have the lock LP on BNB chain 2. It's locked. I locked it for 2 years. You see, we're here for the long term, guys. I'm not playing games. I'm not playing games, dropping my career and my personal business, just because for fun. So I created Wikipedia also for Micropets. Mention it, everything. We launch this is in Spanish. We launched it with Celestis, the NFT named Ascension Flight. That's a total supply of 113 assets at the moment. So something really cool. This is part of the marketing campaign we start doing for our branding. This is we start doing this week. So mentioning all, as you see, I touch my face to Micropets because I have nothing to hide. So basically, you can see all the information on the website. This is not a new project. We have been around since 2021. This is the whole white paper. So if you have any chance, you can check. So we can go through that if you have any question, guys. I need to check what's going on here. Okay, I'm gonna show from. So the roadmap, basically what we have, I'm gonna explain the tokenomics. What we have is, as I said, we have also the merchandise store. We have the whole website and the app. I'm going to show how it works. We do bi-weekly AMAs with the community. We have reduced the supply of the 3D NFTs from almost 50K till 5,180. We're going to, okay, so we're now on Pinksale. As soon we launch today at 11 Eastern time, we are launching the cross chain for the bridge, for the tokens. So we're launching it in 2 weeks. It's already done, but we just need to be sure that all is working properly on the Ethereum, and people just, we can start having the trading properly. And then we're going to launch the bridge. Is already there. And then we're adding the staking. This is a feature for us because this is new. So we're adding the staking on the Ethereum network to lock pets to earn Ethereum directly. So how it works is that when I change the contract and we migrate on Binance Smart Chain, the main problem of Micropets was that the reserve of Micropets and taxes, it was coming into Pets tokens. So every payment and everything they had to do, like the monthly expenses, they had to sell tokens all the time. And even when they had to refill the staking pool on BNB with BNB, so they had to sell Pets tokens to BNB to add it on the pool. Imagine like selling 50 BNB or 40 or 10, whatever, every week to do the refill of that staking. You're killing the project yourself. That doesn't make sense. So my solution was creating a reserve on the main token, which is in this case BNB, and now it's going to be on Ethereum. So the contract is receiving transactions and then is calling at different time. Okay, let's start selling, and it's not affecting the chart directly. So it's selling by percentage, and our reserve basically are on Ethereum now and on BNB. So if we need to pay developers and we need to pay marketing and everything, it's just gonna be on the stable coin. We don't need to sell Pets tokens. So that was the solution. So this Pet staking is coming basically from the 2% of the taxes we're gonna have, and this is going through to its own contract, and then we're adding the staking for this. So you're gonna have 3 options: 3, 6 months, and 12, starting on 29th of June. Okay. For Ethereum, okay? This is not for the BNB chain part. So we're gonna have the custom bridge is already there. That's gonna be launched in 2 weeks, as I said. Basically, that's Micropets for the DAOs. As I said, we have 120K this is for the 3D NFTs. Community is gonna be a very important decision, for this DAO. We're looking forward to see this 120 converted in a couple of millions in the next 3 years, probably, So all holders of 3D NFTs are going to be receiving automatically as soon as this gets unlocked, receiving distribution based on the rarity of the NFTs, right? We're going to be attached to Web2 ventures, traditional markets, and then creating a portfolio of Web3. So we're going to invest in another projects too. And basically, that's for the 3Ds. We're gonna come back with the marketplace on our DApp. Is already paused because as we did the migration into 721 standard NFTs, so we're adding it probably within a month, and people can sell and trade their NFTs on our marketplace directly as well. So the same thing with the 2D NFTs about the DAO and how it works. My main idea is, like, as I mentioned on Petropolis, seeing the whole assets and of Micropets working. And what I see on Petropolis is the whole ecosystem interacting together, like a social media where people also can play, can chat, can trade their assets, can sell. And we're gonna have Drop Token, as I said, which is the government token for Petropolis. You can buy and mint NFTs and also buy land with Pets tokens, which is going to be our main token, right? Our mother one. And that's basically what is Petropolis for us, its own world ecosystem with all assets of Micropets. This is what I was mentioned also for the Golden Ticket, the offer we have now. A deal. So if you mint 5 to the NFTs, you're investing 0.625 and then you're receiving this back. And then with 15, the same. So just do a /well on main chat and you're receiving this offer. And the Ascension Flight, as I said, is a total supply of 133 NFTs. So this, we have our own alpha Telegram chat. We have special events, we have promotions also, we have discounts, and we have the giveaways. And everyone here is like literally working with us and giving us, their own opinions, advices. For me, community is really important, but these communities is a lot of more important too, So basically, this is Micropets ecosystem. You can see all right there on the website. Let me go through this. Okay, so this is the PDF presentation we have. We already talked about all of this. So this is how it's gonna look, the bridge. The bridge is already developed. All right. So here on, okay, so on Pets Tokens here, so we launched and we did the migration. We have our own in-house developers. So they work for us 10 hours daily, basically, Monday to Friday. And then we have more teams of developers, and one of them is Crib IT. They're in Austria, and they are in charge of the whole contracts for the token itself. And in-house developers handles all DApp and 2D and 3D NFTs and all of those contracts, DAOs and NFTs, etc., cross-chain. So here on the Pets Tokens, we have a tax. On Ethereum, it's going to be 5 by tax, 5% sell also on Ethereum. And on Binance, it's 5 by tax, and then 12 for sell. So we're launching today, as I said, doing the pre-sale for waitlist. We're going public after an hour of as soon we start. So that's going to be at 12 Eastern time, PM. And then tomorrow, as soon we finish with the whole pre-sale, we're going to be launching the token. So basically, we're going to keep 10 billion Pets tokens, total supply on both chains. Any tokens you see today, don't get scared. We're burning all of those tokens tomorrow as soon as soon we launch. Any tokens left is going to be burned, and the total supply is going to be 10 billion in both chains. So as I said, it's 5% buy and 12 sells on BNB chain and 5 on 5 on Ethereum contract. So how it works, this distribution, we use a percentage for buyback Pets tokens, and then we use 2% for reserve to LP. We use 3% for marketing and 2% for the staking. This is going to be for the Pets tokens staking, and then 4% for development. So we have already, at the moment, we have a 1.1 circulating supply, and then the rest is lock, as you saw. We're using this 28 for the cross chain, the one we're selling now. I took 5% of the ownership of the tokens back last year when I got the project, and all of these 21 with 44% is going to be for marketing and burn and token sales, but actually we're not burning. Okay, so we're taking this percentage to launch on Ethereum, also on Avalanche later. So that's how it works with our tokenomics. And then I think we have the merch also, where people can buy their own stuff, their own merch, as I have here. Magic Chest, the Micropets Nexus. I'm almost finished. Sorry. Micropets Nexus is a platform where we're gonna have. This is just for the gaming part. Micropets had before a Micropets runner game. I didn't get the ownership of that. I renounced to that. So we are looking to develop this. He's already working on this. We have the skeleton. So we're working for partners on the gaming part just to attack that angle, the gaming part. So we are going to have a feature there, which is the Magic Chest, is our main lead role here for this platform, where we're going to have 3 tiers, and people can just, through their partners, through the partners we're going to have, they collect tokens, right, or in-game coins, and then they can switch it. And then they can add those tokens into these vaults. So there's going to be different vaults, so where people can add, and depending on what you have, if you're a Diamond Pet collector with 22D NFTs, you're receiving, there are going to be 3 prizes, 1 BNB each, for example. And we have the whole sustainability, the whole projection of this part for Micropets Nexus, as soon we mint the 1,000 2D NFTs, a projection of sustainability for a year and a half completely. But also we're charging $399 monthly for all users on this. So we are starting thinking of what's next after a year and a half, right? So basically, that's all of Micropets with this affiliate program that we're gonna have there also. And that's it. That's Micropets, as you can see. Showing my face again. So basically, if you have any question, just let me know, guys. You, Ciano.
Yeah, sure. Back in 2021, I invested in Micropets token and I sold out at 4x, which to me at the time was really, really good. But seeing it 3 days later hit 250x, knowing I could have been an instant millionaire, that kind of hurt. But, I think that was the story for almost everybody that was involved in Micropets at the time, except, sort of select people who made a lot of money. But yeah, good to see you guys still, pursuing the Micropets dream and pushing that token to do better every day. And, you did have your whitelist sale on whitelistcentral.com, .io, sorry, which, was really, really good because, you opened up the floor to a whole new audience of people and a whole new set of investors, which is really nice as well. But yeah, good to see you guys doing that. I think let's get some questions from the community now. So guys, if you raise your hands, we'll get as many as we can. Snowy, if I can get to you, give me a second. There's like 1 million people trying to ask questions. Snowy, what's up? Snowy? Did I ban her by accident? Sorry, there's like heaps of people asking, ready to go. Matt, how you going, buddy? You can ask.
Hey, Shauna. Yeah, doing well, thanks. Micropets team, I hope you're well. This was a great presentation. So my question was, obviously, it's with regards to your marketplace. You stated that there's a listing fee of 10%, which is all cool and well. If you plan on delisting your pair for sale, is this 10% obviously refunded, or does that still go towards the pot? Yeah, just a simple, easy question.
Yeah, at the moment it was 10%. We haven't decided yet how it's gonna be because the marketplace is shut down. So basically, as soon we come back with the marketplace, probably we're gonna add, of course, a tax. But before you were losing the tax for sure. You had to be sure that you were gonna be. The idea of the tax, it was making you conscious about how much you're asking for the NFT, right? Your NFT is your price. We're not here to tell you, how much you need to sell your asset. Actually, I'm one of those that fight so much for the prices of the NFTs. So, yeah, you pay 10%, and then if you delist the sell, it was on you, right? So you was able to mentally to lose that money. Now we don't have a plan for that. I haven't think actually how much is going to be a percentage of this fee, but the good future is that we have our own marketplace, so that's the main thing. So just that.
Perfect. Yeah.
And by
thanks.
the way, we have these eggs at the moment. So we're still having 450 NFTs to sell. So those are the NFTs where we have. I didn't mention this, but yeah. So this collection is inspired based on our journey, the Phoenix Odyssey, and that's how I see it with Micropets. So the Winds of Metropolis. So it's inspired by the bald eagle, symbolizing our project's commitment and resilience. With your support, we have risen like a phoenix, right? So from the ashes. So you can get one of those NFTs if you're going to the website. This is on BNB chain, okay? And then you can do the cross chain to Ethereum and Polygon. Thank you for your question.
Thanks. I think it might be let's use the old 10%. If you delist, it might be nice if you guys just keep 5%. They still take a loss, but then it's not as hard hitting as, for instance, 10%. So maybe that's just something to think about. But yeah, thanks, guys.
Absolutely, yeah. Thank you.
Thanks, Matt. Cheers. Snowy, what's going on?
Let's try again, I guess. Good day, everyone. I was wondering, you were talking about the staking, right? You have some designated periods, but will it auto compound, or do I have to unstake and then stake again if my period is over?
Yeah, that's gonna be up to the member. I don't call investor at all, but I call a member. So that's up to the member if they want to do compounding, right? But the Ethereum that you're gonna be receiving is gonna be till the very end. So basically we're gonna have two options there available, but they cannot speak about that yet. But we're gonna have two options for you guys, making it easy and making it easier. There are two options for that.
But it's also
Alright,
earned
thank
in Ethereum as well. So that's not
that's
the native token.
Mhm.
It's earned in Ethereum. So that's something that's a bonus for the staking as well. That's
Yes,
Yeah,
and you're
okay,
getting
the re-
penalty too if you cancel it before. Also,
Okay, awesome. But the reason I ask is because I know of a project that does the auto compound that when you get your rewards, then you can decide to use those rewards to auto buy again and then auto stake. And the advantage that brings is that it doesn't restart the timer and stuff like that, and the gas fees, especially on ETH. So that's why I asked.
yeah, exactly. So the main thing here is because the gas, right? We're thinking because the Ethereum gas. So we're gonna have two options for that. But yeah, it's also to earn Ethereum. You're not gonna earn PETS tokens because that's gonna be pulling from the contract from the reserve of the percent.
Fair enough. Well, thank you for your answer.
Absolutely, yeah.
Thank you, Snowy. Brain Twister, what's up?
Hey, Chano.
Yeah.
Good morning.
What's up, buddy?
I'm doing good. Jay-Z, Irish Dave, it's a pleasure to see you guys. I've actually known
Thank
about
you.
you guys for quite a while, but I gotta say, I was one of the missers from the original Micropets. I was pretty pissed. Back then, I was a fader, but hopefully I won't be fading this one this time around.
Well, we talked the ownership of Micropets, so you can tell, and I show my face, and I don't know if community realized how important is Micropets for us and how committed we are for Micropets. And what we want is make it and put in Micropets where it really belongs. I'm not a rich guy, but we're here. We are all here for money. Let's start with that. But it's not my main thing. It's not my main thing. Otherwise, I wouldn't be doing Micropets. Trust me, as I'm not receiving an actual payment, for example, as a CEO. So is that we're here to make something remarkable, to make something legitimate. To show to people and community that Web3 can be trustable, where I can sit with my friends from the film industry or my bankers or personal friends, and say, you know what, this, and I don't want to hear that, oh, Web3, oh, crypto, oh, that's, that's dark, that's whatever. And it's the most transparent thing. But because many people that are here just to rock communities and steal LPs and launching projects over projects all the time, that's the fun, that's that's what people get all the time, and we're not here to do that. Trust me, I'm not playing with my name. I'm not playing with my future. I'm not playing with anything. That's why all is there, all is transparent, and that's the beauty of blockchain, right? All is out there. So yeah, you're not, guy, you're not, bro. You're gonna be here if you invest in Micropets. You do the right thing. You're part of the community. You're gonna check absolutely all. We're working 24 hours. We have great mods. We're answering all the time. I'm beating all the time the mods, and they say you gotta be faster than me, because Micropets is really important for me. I know for Dave too, and for the team, Moses, Elliot, that's really important. So yeah, just that.
Perfect. I mean, I guess now I can dive into my question before we take the time talking about Micropets. So it's pretty simple, actually. I just scanned the BNB contract, and I found that in the ownership wallet, or rather the dev wallet, holds almost like 8% tokens left. So I'm just wondering, obviously, DAOs and community power and votes are integral to the Micropets ecosystem. So why would you guys obviously, even with the docs and everything, there's different people that would believe that holding such a large percent of tokens in that dev wallet, especially since it's like 75% of the entire LP, is not that, how do I say, confidence inciting. So what's the reasoning behind those tokens still being there? And secondly, on this ETH launch, are you guys planning any maybe VC allocations in those unlocked tokens that are on sale on Pinksale?
Yeah, good question. We're having 10 billion total supply. We had to mint 10 billion for the Ethereum, which is going to be burned. The tokens we're not selling, right? And the tokens you see on that are the tokens that are getting vested from the lock. But those tokens basically we're launching on Avalanche too, right? So those are the tokens. I mean, that's on the deployer wallet, For me, I'm not saying that we're going to use those tokens for marketing. I'm not selling those tokens. I'm not dumping my chart. You know what I mean? So those tokens basically are sitting there for a long time, right? As soon they start getting invested. But yeah, are for that to go to Avalanche. And also our contract is proxy. Many people got like, oh, it's a proxy contract. Oh, it's a proxy contract. Yeah, a proxy contract, because before I jump on this on Micropets, I didn't know anything about Web3. I know to put money. That was the only thing I knew, putting money here, there, and even no selling, just thinking of very good projects for the future. Even when I started as an investor in Micropets, I didn't sell $1 single, But what I'm saying about the proxy is because to create and build Petropolis, which is my main thing, I want to do a migration later, because the whole develop of Petropolis, so is proxy for me is not an alert or something. I mean, that you need to be like, oh, it's a proxy contract, You got the reason that we did a migration when I saved the project. And then you got the reason because we're launching also Petropolis, and then another token is going to be attached to pets. So it's kind of complex technically, right? And that's it. I'm ready to renounce when Micropets is where I want to see it. As soon as it gets there, I'm going to renounce to contracts. That's something I already thought weeks ago. But you need to see Micropets where it belongs. That's it.
Oh, okay, cool. And honestly, Shano told us over at Whale Watchers that you guys are having a sale on the Whitelist Central platform. If I had known you guys were launching on it, I'd have thrown in my BNBs to get that whitelist, because it would have been easy money, and I wouldn't, I would just be there having a chance to finally get part of this team. So I don't know if it's possible or something, but maybe you guys can hold another sale or something on that platform, because it would be the best option for me. Getting on ETH is really not my piece of cake.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, we are actually selling this through whitelist only the first hour, and then we're gonna be public. So get ready with that Ethereum if there is something left.
I hope there is. Or maybe if you guys can do something else quickly. But either way, yeah, thanks so much, Shano. Whitelist Central really gave us the opportunity. I'm just the one that missed out on it. So I wish you guys the best, and hopefully there's something left for me at the end of the day. Take care, guys.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, Brent. I appreciate that, man. Vivian, if you're here, I did have you unmuted. I don't know if you're... Hey, what's up?
Cool. Straight to my question, Jesse. You mentioned the 130K to complete the DIO funding will come from the mint. Just a pessimistic question here. But what happens if you are unable to sell out those NFTs you have in mind? Is there a backup plan, and how integral are those mints to the Micropets ecosystem?
Yeah, thank you for the question. That's a good question. If we don't mint, which I mean, we all have the expectation, right, to mint the whole supply, but if we don't mint, it's coming from the taxes either way. We're gonna see numbers, and then maybe we need to adjust the whole amount of the investment for the DAO, and then we're going through that basically. So something I mention all the time is that the real value of the NFT, what we're doing with the DAO is creating that to consolidate and create the trust of the community that we're gonna put in, right? 150 and 120K within 3 years, and for your assets. As soon the more you hold, the more you're gonna earn. But is to create that that smooth path, and that's the time I need to create Petropolis too with the right partners. So that's basically you're putting your assets to receive that money, that value, but also the main value of the assets is the asset itself, because we're gonna see these assets on Petropolis. You know what I mean? So actually, that's why you have on the land a destination live life for these assets. So you can see this one, for example, the mythic one is the Petropolis world. It can move everywhere. And then you have the eagle, which is the secret forest, So you have two great values on the assets. One is the asset itself, which I fight all the time because now we have a little supply. So prices must go up as soon we put the marketplace also, but you can trade them also on OpenSea. And then you have the value of the DAO. So yeah, that's basically what we're gonna do. Create just the DAO amount and check the whole tokenomics and see how much money we have on reserve. So just that. We don't have the staking. I canceled the staking actually a month ago on the 3D NFTs because it's not sustainable at all. It's like putting a certain amount of BNB for the staking is way better creating it for me was a DAO, like thinking about the future, way better than the staking in my head,
All right.
Thanks, Viv.
I also want to know will there be enough funding to complete the planned utilities? Because I believe the metaverse and all will be cheap to build.
You believe in? I'm sorry, this is Micropets, no Metapets.
All right. I mean metaverse.
Metaverse, yeah, Petropolis, yeah. It won't be cheap.
Oh, metaverse.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, my bad.
Okay. Did you get what I asked?
If we're gonna have enough funds, we have. What is coming, we're safe. I mean, we're safe. And something for me that is really important is to spend and invest the money where it really matters. So I'm very, very, very picky and cheap with money. So it's like I'm just having and creating reserve for Micropets to be here for the next bear market and to be here. That's why we're attaching also Micropets to Web2, to the real world, so we can start creating real money also. We're not going to be disconnected from Web2 for some years, for sure. So when you have a bear market, for example, you need liquidity, you need money, you need real money, like it or not, So that's it. That's what we're building.
All right, that's good. Thank you. Thank you, Shano.
Absolutely.
Thank you. All right, guys, last question we'll get, and then we can wrap it up. Tommy, what's up, dude?
All good, buddy. Thank you so much, Shano. Hey guys, great evening so far. So regarding to the 2D NFTs, there are some details on the website about engage to earn opportunities, which I'm curious, how is that gonna work? Is it like mainly based on engagement on your community or raids or other stuff into the marketing, or is it actually a mechanism into the metaverse itself?
Yeah, there are two things. One thing is the Micropets Nexus, which is going to be the platform for the gaming part, right? So every 2D NFT is a bonus for you when you play this game, right? Certain game from the partner. And then is on the metaverse. So you have two different angles to earn there. And also you have the plus on the magic chest, because the more assets you have on the 2D NFTs, so you can join the last vault of the magic chest, which is going to be 3 BNBs divided for 3 people. So it's 1 BNB as a prize between those diamond collectors, which at the moment they're like 25 or 30, I think so, you know. So imagine like doing a raffle through with Chainlink, right? This is with Chainlink, powered by Chainlink, the magic chest, which is going to be a huge event, a monthly event, right? So we invite different communities and the partners, the gaming partners, and then we start doing the first tier, second tier, and third tier. And if you have more than 22 NFTs, you're going to be able to win one of the 3 prizes, 1 BNB each, you know. So that's basically the interaction you have. The gaming, from the magic chest, and then Petropolis Metaverse.
Awesome, got it, buddy. Thank you so much. Best of luck on the launch, man. Thank you, Shano.
Thanks, Tommy.
Thank you. I'll see you all, guys. And also I want just to mention that we're having the waitlist pre-sale from just an hour, okay? And then that's 15 UTC. And then at 16, we're open in public. So let's kill it.
Awesome, guys. Thank you very much. Really like the AMA, and I wish you all the best of luck with the Micropet sale. Thank you, everybody, and have a great day.
Thank you so much
Thank
for
you,
having
everyone.
us. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you.